a shrine in Peru. Question 14, Muslim lesson 2. Dip diver, civilizer 85er. I make the devil hit his knees and say the Our Father, abracadabra. You rockin' with the true and living. Shout out the Lights Out, Joseph I, Chewy Bivens. Shout out to Baltimore, Baton Rouge, my crew in Richmond. While y'all debating who the truth was, like Jews and Christians, I was on Cecil B, Broad Street, Master, North Philly, South Philly, 23rd, Tasker, 6 Mile, 7 Mile, Hardwell, Gratiot, Willie Wood, pack a U-Haul truck up. Put the high beams on, drive up on the curb at a barbecue and hop up out the back like what's up? Killer, robber, take a bus up. That's why when you talk that tough talk, I never feel it. You sound real good and you play the part well, but the energy you giving off is so unfamiliar. I don't feel you. Nas hit me up on the phone, say what you waiting on. Tip hit me up with a twit, say what you waiting on. Then he send a text every hour on the dot saying when you gon' drop that first, taking long. So now I'm back spitting that he could pass a polygraph. That Reverend Run rockin' Adidas out on Hollis Ave. That FOI Marcus Garvey, Nicky Tesla. I shot you like an air electric field, J Electric. Oh my God! They call me J Electronica. That call me J Elect Hanukkah, J Elect Yarmulke, J Elect Tramadan, Muhammad Assalamaka, Rasulullah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala through the monitor. Still with your tongue, check the barometer. I'm hotter than the sun, check the thermometer. Bring the ancient mathematics back to modern man. My mama told me never throw a stone and hide your hand. I got a lot of family, you got a lot of fans. That's why the people got my back like the Verizon man. I play the back out in London, vibing while I ride the tram, giving out that raw food to lions disguised as lambs. And by the time they get their seat top and deploy all their henchmen to come at me from the treetops, I'm chilling out at Tweet Stock, building by the millions. My light is brilliant. I rest my case. 09, Act 3, first chapter of the end. The last chapter of a new beginning. Ain't this something? Things we do without even trying. Be better than a lot of y'all records. Don't get mad. Morning after. World premiere. Me. For real though? I ain't even gonna say nothing. Matter of fact, I ain't saying. I don't even know why I'm saying this. Jay, you should get Puff to do this over. We moving out. On to the next record. And I'm gonna let this just ride.
Like a sound you hear that lingers in your ear, but you can't forget from sundown to sunset. Nah, nah. It's all in the air, you hear it everywhere.
I'll give it a couple more minutes.
This one drilled right center field. That one heads for the fence.
Forgot to turn all these down. All right, I'll go ahead and get started as people start to funnel in more. Welcome to the 2024 MLB All-Star Game, a live stream. I know I was supposed to do this yesterday, but, I apologize for the day late. But I have some time to do this today, so I thought we'd just go ahead and do it. This is something I usually do on the channel. I like to stream kind of like the bonus episodes, whether it be like All-Star Games or like Pro Bowls or, championships, stuff like that. So I thought it'd be fun maybe today just to go through the All-Star Game, just watch to see how some of the best players do today. We'll briefly look at the Home Run Derby. We'll simulate by round and see who wins the Midsummer Classic. We do have one player who's made it. I've taken a little peek and to see who makes it from our team, and the one player who made it for us was Zach Geloff. So he is going to be an All-Star this season. He hasn't played all that great, honestly, hitting .252 with 13 homers, 45 RBIs. But, every team needs an all-star, and, Zach Geloff has probably been one of, if not our best offensive weapon, so I'm glad he was able to make the all-star game. Nobody else on the team made it, but, it's what it expects when you're 33 and 65. We did have a lot of, first-time all-stars in today's all-star game, so that'll be interesting. But before we get there, we'll go through the Home Run Derby real quick. We'll just take a look at the players. Your 8 Home Run Derby participants this year are Corey Seager of the Texas Rangers, the hometown man who has 27 homers. Kyle Schwarber of the Phillies with 26. You have Kyle Tucker of the Astros, Aaron Judge of the Yankees, Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers, and Ronald Acuna Jr. of the Braves. And then you got somebody with 24, and Anthony Santander. And then at 23 homers, another Atlanta Brave, Ozzie Albies. So we'll just go into it, and then we will kind of just simulate round by round and see what happens. As we get into the Home Run Derby, there are the 8 participants.
Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle head-to-head in a
We'll see them put on a show.
In each round, the contestants will be given...
All right, so here's the first round bracket. You see it's Corey Seager versus Ozzie Albies, Aaron Judge versus Shohei Ohtani, Kyle Tucker versus Ronald Acuna Jr., and Kyle Schwarber versus Anthony Santander. Where seeding absolutely does not matter at all. So let's simulate the first round. And in the first round, it was Corey Seager who beat Ozzie Albies. Shohei Ohtani beat Aaron Judge by 2. Acuna Jr., quote-unquote, upsets Kyle Tucker. And with the 6th seed and then the 7th seed, Santander also won. So we're down to the final 4. And going into the finals will be Shohei Ohtani versus Ronald Acuna Jr. Ohtani beats Seager, and Acuna beats Santander. As now we'll crown our 2024 Home Run Derby champion. It is Shohei Ohtani. So another accolade to add to the Unicorns trophy case, as he gets to celebrate being the Home Run Derby champion. All right. He had 17, then 21, then 19, with his longest homer being 467 feet. But now let's get into the actual All-Star game. We'll sim through that day. All right, we'll get to the All-Star game. I will watch it. I'm not going to play it. We'll put quick counts on. And it looks like there are your 2 starters. Ohtani will the next day pitch the All-Star game, while Griffin Canning is the starter for the American League squad. Excuse me. And let's get into it live from Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. It is the 2024 MLB All-Star Game, the National League versus the American League, the 94th edition of this tradition. There are your National League All-Stars, a lot of familiar faces there. And then on your American League side, you got a lot of new faces. So kind of old versus new is kind of interesting development. But on the mound for the American League, making his first All-Star appearance, so the Griffin Canning got the nod this year 2.65 ERA, a 1.14 WHIP. He's got a very good strikeout rate. He's been doing good for the Angels, despite the fact that they are not really a contender right now, but at least showing out. Leading off for the National League will be Freddie Freeman, the former NL MVP, as we get started. So there are my blue light glasses. 1-1 pitch to Freeman. He's going to chop this one foul.
Ball.
1-2 circle change slightly off the plate. As Freddie Freeman leads a Dodgers club that obviously, again, a threat this season. As here's a 2-2 pitch into left, lazily caught for the first out. As that'll bring up Christian Yelich, the Milwaukee Brewers, hitting .301, 12 homers, 48 RBIs. As he cracks one down the line and right, just goes foul by 2.7 feet. Almost broke it just like that. Next pitch, though, it's another right down the line, and this time it's right at the right fielder. So Soto will make the grab. It's just how baseball works sometimes. As here comes Ronald Acuna Jr., who we just saw make it to the finals of the Home Run Derby the previous night. As the reigning NL MVP cracks one way foul. 1-2 pitch, high, blooper into right, also gonna go foul. The 1-2, got him on the outside slider, and Canning goes 1-2-3. That'll lead off on the mound for the National League, none other than Shohei Ohtani. You can see he is pitching this season. He's putting up sensational numbers once more. A two-time MVP in the American League, trying to win a National League MVP. And, well, if he keeps putting up numbers like that, as well as what he's doing at the plate, it should be a given. But Bo Bichette, the DH today, will lead off for the American League. As that pitch is well offline. There's 3-1 pitch now, and he draws a walk. Pitch close, doesn't get the call. So we have the first runner of the day. That'll bring up with the center fielder, Riley Green. Yes, Riley Green getting the nod today. The Detroit Tigers outfielder getting named to his first All-Star game. So a nice accolade for the young man from Orlando, Florida. As 1-2, that slurve fouled off. Hitting .328 on the season with 16 homers. A real sensational season for Riley Green as he cracks one into right, and this one is going to get over the right fielder all the way to the wall. Carroll will get to it, and the runner will not be waved home. Will stay at third base, as that is a double, and the American League is cooking. Brings up Corey Seager, who's got a nice favorable pitch count, 3-1, and he's going to crush this one to left. The hometown fans happy as it is going to drop in for a fair ball up against the wall. A 2 RBI double for Corey Seager, the two-time World Series MVP. He cracks it open here in front of the home crowd. As Ohtani yet to even record an out today. Here's Juan Soto, so that one's fouled off. Soto, 23 homers for his first season in the Bronx. As that pitch low, but he makes contact with it and actually gets by the glove into center field, as Seager will not be waved home. He'll stay at third base. And again, Ohtani hasn't gotten out yet. I'm going to bring up to the Toronto Blue Jays the cover man this year, Vladdy Jr. As that one's foul. Having another great season. Two-two pitch. That one's chopped foul. And there's the first out of the ball game. Sinker inside, catches Vladdy. I'll bring up Alex Bregman of the Houston Astros. As he looks at ball 2. 305, 17 homers, 70 RBIs for the Astros third baseman. As he looks at ball 3. And there's strike 2.
Count is full.
So a full count pitch. And it's popped up over into foul territory. Freeman, does he have enough space? He will. So that's the second out. So Tommy tries to get through the rest of this first inning as here comes another Houston Astro and Kyle Tucker.
The left fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Saw him in the home run derby yesterday. Full count pitch to him, and he's going to crack one into right, trying to hit another homer here in the All-Star game, but it's short of the wall. But the American League will get 2 in the first inning thanks to Corey Seager. See if the National League can respond as here comes the former AL MVP Mookie Betts of the Los Angeles Dodgers. 1-1 pitch to him, and he swings through a fastball.
1-2.
The 1-2 looks at it. Oh, he looks at a slider right down the middle, Mookie. What are you waiting on? It's an easy pitch to swing at. So it's a backwards K. I'm going to bring up Trey Turner, one of the fastest players in all of baseball. Oh, that ball's ripped into left. That's going to be an easy double. Actually, no, Tucker does cut it off. As no, he will not test the arm. So good job by Kyle Tucker to get to that. But he's got the speed on first. And here comes the guy who can probably rival him for the fastest player, Corbin Carroll. As Turner was actually going on that pitch. But between the two players, Turner and Carroll, that's insane speed. Turner going again here. It's another hit and run. Almost the exact same thing just happened. So we'll do it again, 1-2. And it's chopped up the middle. And can you turn a double play on the two fastest players? That is not easy to do. Just raving about their speed, and they hit into a double play. Nice job. Good reflexes by Canning. As here comes in the 8 hole, another hometown hero, and a Marcus Semien, a longtime former Oakland Athletic before he left. Now named to his 3rd All-Star appearance. And he looks silly on that slurve.
2-2. You got a full count.
Full count, Adley Rutschman, the former number 1 overall pick on deck. As Semien will ground this one over to second. Nice play by, looks like Betts, to get him out. And I'll bring up the Orioles catcher.
The catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Oh, and he cranks one to straightaway center field. And out of here. Adley Rutschman with a bomb. See you later, 411 feet. As Ohtani maybe wore himself out last night winning that home run derby. It's not looking like himself there on the mound, but I mean, that's kind of what you'd expect. As that ball was hit dead center, and I think everybody in the ballpark knew that one was out of here. 3-0 American League. Bichette trying to follow suit well out in front. Bo hitting .350 on the year trying to win the American League batting title. And he's going to go down looking on the inside fastball.
Now Now batting.
Comes Riley Green, who doubled last inning, came around and scored. 1-1 pitch. Chopper over to second. This should end the inning, and it will. But the American League adds one more. 3-0 after 2 innings. And here comes the first reliever in for the American League. It's another Minnesota Twin, two-time All-Star Pablo Lopez, who's having a very good season. Has 14 wins. That's among the highest in the American League. First batter is Manny Machado, and he gets some swinging. That's a quick at-bat for Manny. How about Michael Harris II up next? That one's sharply foul. As the Atlanta Braves center fielder. The 2022 NL Rookie of the Year, getting named to his first All-Star game, and he cranks one to right. It's got some carry. Minnesota will have enough space, and he will record the out. And rounding out the starters for the National League will be Will Smith.
The catcher.
Trying to hit this ball like it's Chris Rock. 1-1. Oh, in the dirt. That was the 1-2 from Lopez, and he chops it foul. Oh, he's got him swinging silly on the slurve. And another 1-2-3 inning for the National League. The American League continues to dominate as they'll bring in Spencer Strider, the NL Will, on the mound. Another Atlanta Brave. 2.47 ERA.
Leading up for the American League.
Here comes the American League World Series, two-time World Series champion Corey Seager, who we just saw have the 2 RBI double a couple innings ago. He gets a 1-1 from Strider. He'll look at the slider. And the 1-2, and he can't connect on the circle change. Bad pitch to swing at. Gets it done, and here comes Juan Soto.
The right fielder.
And he'll draw a walk. Circle change doesn't catch the inside, and that could be what
Now batting.
the American League needs to spark another inning, as Whitey Jr. will come up. 1-1 to him. Looks a strike 2. As he'll foul it off. Stay alive. 1-2 pitch again. Looks at a slider outside. As that one's cracked through the right side of the infield, a base hit, and again the American League with another couple of on again, and they look to continue this offensive onslaught. Alex Bregman up next. 2-1. He's out in front of the fastball, even ahead of 99. That's 2-2. That one will be hit in the left field, and it will get down in front. And Yelich will throw it in. The throw is in time. They get Soto at the plate. Nice throw in left by Christian Yelich. Takes a nod to that one. Yeah, right on the money, a one hopper. Gets him by mere inches. And it's still 3-0.
2-1. Strike 2.
We'll get strike 2 on Tucker.
2-2 the count.
And stays alive, chasing the fastball, pokes in into the stance.
Full count.
Now a full count pitch with Simeon on deck. And we'll do it again. Cracked into the outfield, and this one will fall Another run will score. The second one will stay at third. But again, another inning, another run for the American League as this one's starting to get ugly. 4-0 now as Simeon's at the plate as he swings through a fastball.
1-2 is the count.
Oh, that's a tough pitch to lay off. That was a strike all the way. To the last possible second, but a good eye. Simeon will ground this one out of bounds. And he cranks one to left. Is it fair? No, just foul. That was a close one. That would have been 7-0. As there's a pitch in the dirt instead, and make it a full count as the runner will move up to second. Off the wild pitch from Strider. Face full count here, Strider. The deal over the middle of fastball, but lucky that one would stay out of bounds. And he walks Simeon, so the bases are loaded. Bradley Rutschman, who we just saw last inning, crushed one 411 feet to straightaway center field. He's got a 1-2 pitch count here. Fouled and out of play. Pitch 42 for Strider this inning.
That's the ball.
Fastball off the plate. How about the 2-2? And to left we go with Yelich underneath it, and the American League will leave him loaded, but we'll add another thanks to Kyle Tucker. 4-0 AL. Here comes Zach Eflin now, the Tampa Bay Rays starting pitcher. He's at a 2.07 ERA, having himself a great season. And he gets his first All-Star nod. He'll begin against Freddie Freeman. National League still looking for their first base runner of this contest. There's the 2-1, fouled out of play. Now the 2-2.
Ball.
Off the plate.
Count is full.
And this one, oh, good try over there at short, but that'll be a base hit, and the National League will have their first runner of the ball game. See if they can do something with it. As here's Christian Yelich, who just saw have a nice throw in the last half inning, and he gets a base hit. So here we go. That's back-to-back singles for the AL. Trying to make something of it here. Acuna inside. Chopper out in front of the plate. Rutschman charges. He's only going to have one play, and he'll make it.
Up next for the National League.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Chopper right side. That'll score a run. It's a sacrifice as the NL is on the board.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Ray Turner.
And that'll end the inning, but the National League at least gets one.
Now pitching for
As they'll bring in Colby Allard
number 49,
out of the pen.
Colby Allard.
And He'll start off against the leadoff man, Bo.
The designated hitter, Bo. Yes.
Front two. 1-2. Ball.
The 2-2, swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Now batting, center fielder, Riley Green.
Nope. Ball.
And 2-1 hit into the gap, but it'll be caught.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
That's a nice hit, and it's caught. And a good glove over there at third. That'll end the inning. Here comes Bailey over. 2.77 ERA.
Number 17, Bailey over. Leading up for the National League, the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
That one just fell. And he will go down. Corbin Carroll with a K. Strikeout. I bring out Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
He hits one, barely foul. Now 1-2, another foul ball. And this one will be in play over to short. And he's thrown out at first. I bring up Michael Harris the second. He hits this one to left. And we caught. Here comes Christopher Sanchez now, the National League, checking in. 221-13-2. Had himself a great season.
61, Christopher Sanchez. Leading up for the American League, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
That one just lazily in the foul territory.
Ball low.
As you can see, a couple guys in the pin. Let's see if Sanchez can get through his first half inning here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So we'll start seeing some offensive substitutions soon as well. As that one's hit hard, but out of play. That one over to first, fielded by Freeman, flip over to Sanchez. He'll beat him out at first base.
Up next for the American League, the first baseman, Vladimir.
Speaking of first base, and here comes Vladdy Guerrero Jr. He hits this one for second, and that will end. Oh, no, it'll be a second out, excuse me. Bregman, that's fair off of the bag at third into the corner. That'll be an easy double. Keeps the inning alive for Kyle Tucker, his teammate.
Ball. 2-1. Ball.
3-1. He gets a pitch he likes, and that should drive in Bregman. Harris playing deep in the outfield, and it'll be 5-1 American League. They get the run back up to a 4-run deficit. But that will end the inning. That's 5-1. Thanks to Kyle Tucker. Going to the sixth, Kenta Maeda. We'll get the nod. Another Detroit Tiger enters the game. Here comes Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Gets one over to third. Play is made.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Ball. That's outside.
And he will draw a walk. Second time today, Freeman will take first base.
Now batting, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Nope. Ball. No, that's low. Ball.
It's now 3-1 count to Yelich. It's high and pop well. This looks like it's going to curve foul. It will. Another foul ball. This one in the left. Will it hang in the air? No, we'll drop for Tucker. This is 2 base runners now for National League. There's strike 2 on Acuna. Hitless on the day. Faces a 1-2 here and looks at a pitch in the dirt. There's a 2-2. That's a tough pitch to look at. Curveball across the zone. It's another full count. Chopper, foul. This ball is in danger. 4, 6, 3. They get him. That'll end the 6th. The big ground ball. Forced will end the inning from Maeda. As we'll go now, Ryan Nelson for the National League.
Leading off for the
Leading off against Adley Rutschman.
The catcher, Adley Rutschman.
That's a ball. 2-2. We got a full count.
Pitch a little high, another full count. Stay alive, do it again. 8-pitch at bat here to begin the frame. Thinking now it's going to be the 10th pitch. And we'll continue on. Pitch 11 is finally put in play. That's a base hit. So a good at bat there by Rutschman.
Ball inside.
Looper into right, it will drop. Runner goes to third, and runners stay at second, excuse me. Hard to tell sometimes we don't have like the icons. Another hit, this time it'll be caught, runner should tag. Bad throw, will assure they make it to third. You really need a double play here.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strikeout would work too. And he gets the strikeout, so he does get the K. So now you need a ball in play to score the runs, or a base hit at least.
Next for the American League, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Strike 2. 1 and 2 to count.
And he strikes out, so good bounce back. So allowed nothing to happen there. And I'll send it to Emmanuel Clase of the Guardians, the 2022 reliever of the year. And we'll start to get some substitutions on the offensive as here comes Nico Horner, who checks in.
No, that's out. That's a ball. Strike 2.
Strike 2 close.
Full
Makes
count.
it a full count here. Let's see who's next up for the National League. So that one's chopped over to second. It'll be fielded cleanly and it'll be thrown out. So that'll bring up Noel V. Marte in place of Trey Turner.
Noel V. Marte.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he's looks at 100 miles an hour up high. Can't connect. Clase wheeling and dealing. And that'll bring up Kyle Schwarber, who we just saw in the home run derby last night. One of the top home run hitters in all of baseball with 27.
You got a full count.
Got a full count on him. That's a nicely hit ball. 116 off the bat. You just hear the crack of it. That's a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
What you got?
Machado is still in the game. That one's cutting foul. Chopper to first. Nice glove by Guerrero. Easy step on the bag. And we'll go bottom 7 now. Horner will stay in at second. Mr. Marte will stay in at short. And Schwarber will stay in at right. And David Bednar will check into the ballgame. 0.57 ERA. Look at those averages. 136, 111 split. One of the best pitchers in baseball right now. Harold Ramirez will step up for the Rays. He'll take his first at bat of this ballgame. He'll hit it over to second, where Horner, who just came in, will make the play.
Pinch hitting for the American Leaguer.
Here comes Bo Naylor.
Ball. Hee-haw.
That ball's hit high and caught.
The left fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
And it's an easy inning for the American League, one of the easiest innings. Of course, this David Bednar with his great ERA. As they'll stay in at their respective positions. And Pete Fairbanks' his turn out of the pen.
Now pitching for the American League, number 29, Pete Fairbanks.
Michael Harris will stay in and take his third at bat.
The center fielder, Michael Harris. A defensive change for the American League. Now playing third base, number 23,
Oh, it's an easy fly.
Ball. Count is full.
Full count pitch hit into the right center gap, and it'll be caught. Fairbanks gets 2 down, and the National League are running out of time. So here's Lamont Wade's turn to check in. Oh, he swings through a nice fastball high.
1-2.
He goes down swinging, and we're down to the bottom of the 8th. As Tanner Scott will try to just keep it a 5-run deficit.
Lamont Wade Jr. Leading off for the
4-run deficit, excuse me.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien. The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
And he's 6, mate. Sorry, I did miss that. We'll bring up Randy Arozarena now. That one's a high slider. You don't want that again. That was a hard hit over to first, but the error won't really matter as they go 3-6-3, and we're down to the top of the 9th. We'll see if the National League can get something on Clay Holmes, the 2-time All-Star from the New York Yankees, now 23 saves on the season. Trying to not necessarily get a save here, but Wilson Contreras will check in for the National League. As it doesn't look like Zach Geloff will make an appearance today, which is a little disappointing. I was hoping he'd at least get a show. Chops over to first base, almost through the infield. So that's chip away at it. As is in for Acuna will be Keibert Ruiz, the Nationals representative, who's obviously not very good, but you know, the Nationals going to have somebody, but you'd think there'd be somebody else besides Keibert Ruiz he could choose from. Hitting 226 as he swings to an inside slider.
1-2 to count.
The 1-2, that's off the plate. To pitch, that's fouled away. That was strike 3, first out of the inning. Here comes Ryan McMahon. He looks inside. Strike 2. Oh, hard shot, foul.
That's the ball. Count is full. Ball 4. Take your base.
All right, ball 4. So it's now 2 on, and actually switched from Holmes. Looks like they're bringing Jose Leclerc of the Texas Rangers. Trying to get the hometown man a chance to finish the game off. He is jammed inside of the infield fly rule, which means the National League will be down to their final out. And it will be Mike Yastrzemski. 1-1 pitch from Leclerc. Pops it up over to third. And this All-Star game is over, and the American League will win by a final score of 5-1. Jumped out to an early lead and never looked back. As that'll be the 48th win of the Midsummer Classic for the American League. And we get to move on to the second half of the season, which will get exciting quickly. I know we're not obviously in a good spot to, make the playoffs, but hey, we have the All-Star trade deadline in a couple of weeks, which should be this episode should be this week actually. And then we got 2 more months, and then it'll be on to year 2. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for sticking around and tuning in with me on your Sunday. Hope you guys have a great Memorial weekend. And this is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.